Okay, folks, we're back for the second to last episode of the X-Men Destiny. Picking up the Toad defensive X-Men or mutant gene there. Watch me fail, hit my head. There we go, doing it right. We can jump. We got this. Doing a little bit of wall climbing. Exciting stuff. But we in there. Gonna go confront Reyes. That's why you scan the environment. You see that collectible.
The world craves stability and safety. I'm going to prove it. Step into this lamentable civil war and bring peace. First to San Francisco, then to the whole of the earth.
By turning everyone into brainwashed zombies? I know what you are.
I am the future.
What have you done to yourself?
I am glad that you ask. I have equipped myself with all the mutant powers sampled by the human science team. This suit administers and regulates the necessary dosages. Gives me whatever I need, whenever I need it.
You're a petty thief, and what you stole were mutant powers. Powers that belong to Charles Xavier.
He was dying in my arms. A perfect opportunity to try out the gene sampling technology.
One thing I don't get. If you were behind the attack at the rally, why didn't you leave the stage?
How often is someone accused of their own assassination? Besides, I had to see the mayor's demise through.
You could have been killed yourself.
Not a chance. If there was one thing you could count on, it was the X-Men to save the day. And it was not difficult to influence Nightcrawler to save me. It's one vote the mayor could not buy.
One thing I don't get. If you were behind the attack at the rally, why didn't you leave the stage?
How often is someone accused of their own
Shows that I
assassination?
wasn't really paying attention, thinking about what was just revealed, that I went through that entire conversation and again.
Not a chance. If there was one thing you could
His
count on,
stereotypical accent is
it
kind
was
of
the
annoying.
X-Men to save the day. And it was not difficult to influence Nightcrawler to save me.
Like a young Fidel
One vote
Castro.
the mayor could not buy.
Do you even know who that is up there? Listen to me. When Bastion was destroyed, he was able to shunt his mind into the Tello satellite. But now he wants a new body. Everything he's given to you has been to help him accomplish that.
No. Bastion believes in me. In my cause.
You're just a tool that he used.
And yet it is me who is standing here in the invincible battle suit. And you who kneel there, alone, about to die.
Not quite alone.
As far as dying goes, we'd like a second opinion.
You think I am afraid of you, Cyclops? Any of you? Your time came and went, and you didn't even notice. The MRD satellite over our heads controls an entire network. Once I activate the uplink, my commands will be transmitted simultaneously to every living man, woman, and child. Try stopping me then.
If Luis connects to the satellite, his influence power could affect the whole world.
Bastion will have a new body and lead an army of biomech slaves. That's been the plan all along.
The satellite, can you bring it down?
From down here on Earth? I doubt it. It's in orbit 1,000 miles above us.
Forge has been working on a power amplifier. If we can get you to him, maybe he can boost you to the point where your powers can reach that far.
What about Reyes?
Go ahead. I'm going after Reyes. I'll stop him from activating the uplink, or else I'll buy us as much time as I can.
Just don't buy it with your life.
Okay, so let's recap, because that was a lot of information. I'll play connect the dots for you guys. Essentially, Reyes was there during the fight that happened in the comic books with Bastion and Professor Xavier, where Xavier dies. Xavier had his mutant power sampled by Reyes, who then used it on himself. And then, I guess during that time, Bastion uploaded himself to the satellite somehow, and has been since influencing Reyes. Reyes was, I guess, a hidden member of the Purifiers, who then used the technology that Bastion gave him, Bastion was from the future, remember, in order to harvest more mutants and build the robots that we've seen so far. And he, Reyes used his influence power in order to do essentially that whole rally attack we see at the beginning of the game. So we found out the whole events of the game are all orchestrated by Reyes working with Bastion. And pretty much a lot of things that have been done because he wanted them to, as opposed to something else happening. Another thing that bothered me, well, two things. When Magneto was talking about going up and getting the satellite, one, Magneto can fly. He could go up to, this is way too realistic for the game to actually have it happen, but he could fly closer to the atmosphere, almost to where it's still breathable. That would get him closer, and he said it's in orbit thousands of miles above. Also not accurate, because it's only 62 miles from the surface of the Earth to the outer atmosphere, and then maybe another 50 to 100 miles for orbit, depending on the level of orbit. That's only 200, 250 at most. So he's exaggerating. I just felt like I should share that with you guys. It doesn't really matter, but it bugged me. So that's what it was. But it's a game, so I'm not going to nitpick on it, even though I explained it to you guys. Boulder, so broken. Just watching myself bowl around. Forge essentially is supposedly building something that's gonna amplify Magneto's power, which sounds like a really bad idea to begin with, because you're taking basically one of the strongest mutants in existence right now, because Phoenix is dead, Xavier is dead. Essentially the known strongest mutant, and you're going to amplify his power. And this is the mutant who wants to start basically a revolution? Yeah, it doesn't sound like a great idea, but, you know, thankfully Magneto has that quality where he's not just unreasonably sinister. I think this goes to the next boss fight. Let's find out. Yeah, it does.
Bastion just needed a new shell for his mind to inhabit, and you're wearing it.
Liar! He gave me the schematics for this battle suit, and the uplink code for me to spread my influence over the whole world.
If you activate that link, it's the last thing you'll ever do. Help us take him down, Reyes.
You would like to keep me from my destiny. I will complete that uplink, child. Nothing will stop me. But if it's a fight you want, I will do my best to accommodate you.
Dun dun dun. Look familiar? How it got up there with no one else noticing? A little weird.
That's a lot of tin cans.
But it's there. He's like, "What's up?" So now we have a climbing battle with... I don't think that falling debris can actually hurt you. I never let it hit me to find out. Oh, it's gonna hurt. No, it didn't hurt that bad. I'm already getting hit by it. Did I get hit by... No, I missed that. Okay. So, this is a little pre-fight, and I actually die on this one, so that's why it's sped up. The Sentinel has several different attacks. The hand slam happens on either side of the stage. He drops these little electro balls that explode if you and do damage to you if you get near them. And when he has electro balls out, he can actually shoot a beam behind him. See if you get close to it, it hurts you. Let's see, what else does he do? He does that. That's where he's actually vulnerable, his chest, when he does that. But he does that super beam. And we got the hand slam on either side, the electric balls, the chest beam. He will do another attack where he will fly backwards. I think he's going to do it here soon, and he will shoot 2 eye lasers that track to a target on the ground, and he'll actually target you. So you just have to move and avoid them. Also, he'll fly back and shoot out a bunch of missiles that will target you, and they'll leave little targeting reticles on the ground. After he does that, he does a charge into the building, and that will do some knockback damage. I think I got hit every time by one of those balls. That was a bad idea, blowing the Titan. Bam. I don't think this fight... Yeah, probably just going for a bit longer. But you get an idea of the moveset. And there he goes with the flyback. And this is the multiple missiles. You can see the targeting reticles on the ground, and you just run around. And the timing on that jump, you basically have to jump exactly when you see it hit the building. Not when you see him hit the building, but see the word jump. So you want to jump before he actually does his attack to fly towards, because it comes so quickly. There's the eye lasers that I told you about. I guess he doesn't fly back for that one, but he shoots out 2 eye lasers. He does a Cyclops impression, except it's pretty bad. You can usually get 1 4 regular melee attack combo in on the chest before it hits, and you can damage his hands, I figured out. When he does the chop to the building, you can actually damage his hands. I believe this video completes when I die, if I edited it correctly. You can see I never get that jump time just right, even when I kill him. Ooh, I get hit there, and I get killed in a few seconds here. So you see he can vary up that electrostatic ball charging. And the video is coming to an end, so I want to thank you guys for watching. Chop, I'm dead there. Check back for the next and final episode. I'll catch you guys later.